I know.
Hail to the pod.
This episode is brought to you by thedolphinwars.com.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to King Dolphin TV, episode 404, another episode of Just Cuzz. I am Raymond. I am the author of the Dolphin Wars trilogy and the ruler of the greatest pod on YouTube. And I am accompanied here by two of the loveliest ladies on the pod. We've got Wendy Trauma Warrior.
Hello, everybody.
And
You're outnumbered, Raymond.
What was that?
You're outnumbered, Raymond.
I know.
And he's smiling about it.
And of course, Agent Pepsi One.
Hey.
Agent Pepsi One. They've given her a number and taken away her name. Da, 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 da. Hi, how you doing, ladies?
Hey, hey.
Good?
Good. And we're here for another Just Cuzz episode. We're gonna have fun tonight. A beacon of darkness in a lot of light. Or is that the other way around? Well, all right. Before we get started, the usual spiel. If you like Just Cuzz, and I know you guys do, or you wouldn't be here. And if you like the reviews, if you like the interviews, and if you like the reading, Radio King Dolphin TV, and everything else that King Dolphin TV has to offer, please like, subscribe, engage, and do help out the lights on, keep the lights on the channel by doing what Tim says on the trip line. The pin tip, he says, don't want to become a football for Snorty and Trike? Pay in super chats, super stickers, or the tip link here. Let's do what Legatus Legion I is saying. He says, share, sub, chat, comment, engage, enjoy, donate, and there is the tip line. And because we want to keep these two guys, we want to keep you safe from these two guys. Although I don't know, I think I like these two guys. I don't care. I don't care if they come and get you. So, but I really still would like you to pay on the tip line. So there. Snorter Poopers and Trike say pay or suffer or both. And of course, now Trike is emphasizing that with a series of barks in the back of the room. So pay or suffer or both. All right. And so let me, what the?
My goodness.
And you thought Colby was, gee. So,
Even Dipsy looked up with that one.
so there's the tip line. And let us welcome everybody. Right now, we got the latest iteration of Matt G, Sabrina's Espresso. You know, I'm worried about you, Matt G. I really am. I really am. I'm concerned. He is so far the only guest that is here. And, oh yes, and like. All right. And then we've got the amazing Lifeguard Corps. We've got Sandra, the producer, now free from being having trike on her lap. King Dolphin TV in color, stereo available, HD. I can't afford it. A Sandra Feliciano production. We got Trike, and you heard him already, so he needs no introduction. We got FKHC 2005, who put the tip link out there. We got the great and powerful and mystical Legatus Legionii. We got the huge circles, huge. And he's got a new segment now called Huge Circles, thanks to myself and Wendy. So that's courtesy of Wendy and myself. We got Phantom Outsider here. Hello there, sir. All right.
Hello.
And we, of course, got, he says, huge circles, huge.
I'm still waiting for mine.
Are you? No, I'm not going to. Not going to walk into the. I'm not going to dial out that hill. That's up to you, Wendy. That's up to you. He says, "Your circles." Okay, so let's see. We got Cock. I've introduced the Phantom Outsider, and so, of course, we got to introduce the biggest, the baddest, the baddest bear on the internet. Snorter Poopers! Cuber. Dot screen. Hashtag more. Ooh. Cool. I got a sound effect. I got a sound effect now. Who needs the Jaws theme? We got the roar. Snort, you're all right. And now, the other guy. He's shy today because he's got a hat now.
He got a what? Oh, a hat.
Sniffles. D. Boom. And finally, the hussy. Snorter Poopers. Cuber. Dot kiss. Hashtag schmooey. You're a sick puppy. Ooh. Sorry, Snort. Heading down. Oh boy. They need to get a room. Snort says, Amber, what?
I have a kisses sound effect, but I lost it to push the freaking button.
Oh,
Scrolled away.
the button. All right, let me get this guy up here. All right, there we go. So that's all the introductions. And so let's get the shenanigans going here. Let's see. Let's head on up. Okay, we got the greetings, we got the drill. So, while I'm digging up the chat, how are you two ladies doing today?
Well,
Doing okay.
I'm doing.
Okay, let's start that again. How are you two ladies doing today? Wendy first.
I'm okay. I just woke up a little while ago from a nap.
All right. And of course, now you got Colby.
And now Colby's all over me because I slept.
Okay. And you, Agent Pepsi 1.
Oh God, I could use a nap. I had like 3 hours of sleep.
Oh, that's not.
Yeah, my insomnia is is acting up.
Ah.
Out like a light last night after at Friday Night Frolics,
Mm-hmm.
and I was up again for like 2 in the morning.
Oh boy.
And then off and on till about 7. Then I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna get up and be done with it.
Yeah, that was me today. Did Frolics. I went to bed about midnight. And I went to bed about midnight because I had to get up. I had to take my car in, and I had a 10 o'clock appointment, and I set it for 8 o'clock. I'm trying to sleep, and I am over there about 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning, and I wake up. Oh, it also didn't help that Trike had to get under the covers yet again. So I usually wake up at that, and then I started clock watching. And at 7 o'clock, I finally said, no, 7:30, I finally said, let me get up. So now I've got this. Somebody gave me this cool little device called Whoop, where it tracks all my habits and stuff like that, my sleeping. And it told me, you didn't get enough sleep last night. You had 100% sleep, but it wasn't quality sleep. So I'm like, all right, so what is quality sleep? What is quality sleep there? So I'd say you could probably use this Agent Pepsi, but I don't know yet. I don't like something telling me my sleep isn't quality.
Yeah, I don't like those. I don't like those digital like Apple Watches and stuff because they'll tell me if I haven't taken enough steps in a day. I'm like, screw you. I'll walk when I want. I don't need no watch to tell me that.
Well, I'm on a 2-month free trial, and I'm still on the fence.
Yeah.
And it's not I was told that the Whoop is the Apple Watch on steroids. I'll believe that when I see it because it is telling me my steps, but it's like saying I'm getting 100% sleep, but not quality sleep. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
So
unless it's measuring your brain waves, it doesn't know. I'm sorry.
True. And if it is, I'm worried.
Yeah. If it's reading your brain waves, that's just a little too scary.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that is.
What else does it know that you're doing?
I do not know. That's the worried part. That is the worry.
Or what does it think you're doing that you're not actually doing?
Yeah, true. True. So
people at work, they all make fun of me because I still wear an analog watch.
Oh, I do too. I wear that too. I have a chronograph.
Yeah, I like analog watches though.
I love analog watches.
I mean,
yeah, I have a. Go ahead.
Yeah, typically I don't wear a watch at all, but I do have one, and it's an analog watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a chronograph where it's got the 3 little timers on there. You know.
It's
a pilot sock puppy. A pilot's sock puppet. And
when I worked in the operating room, I didn't wear a watch because I was constantly having to scrub in for surgery, and you can't wear a watch when you scrub in. But now that I'm over the ER, I wear a watch all the time, but I wear an analog watch.
Yeah. I have the theory of a sock puppet. And it started when I was at a call center for AOPA, and I said, and somebody called one of my staffers and came up with a stupid thing, a stupid 2 pieces of paper, a wind cross direction pointer. And I'm like, you know what? I could make a sock puppet and maybe put pilot's wings on it or do something aviation. Huh?
You said wind cross. It's crosswind.
Crosswind, yeah. She said, yeah, it's crosswind. So I could do a sock puppet and maybe put pilot's wings on it or color a leather helmet on it. And I'd make $30. That's how people are around here. So I have the theory, and it correlates to anything. You know, I could do a sock puppet for let's see. I can have a sock puppet catch brass from an AR, and I can probably make $40 on it. Or a sock puppet covering a scope. It's so that's the sock puppet theory. So, yeah.
Speaking about brass, I mean, too bad there isn't a rifle range around here.
Oh?
Because I had this idea to go out in my flower beds, and instead of putting down mulch, put down brass. Nobody would come to your door.
I like it.
True.
I like it.
Did I ever tell you the story? Oh my God, this must be 15 years ago now. This is when Steve and I first got together. We had Halloween and we went target shooting earlier. So he had this idea to put these riddled silhouette targets in the window. Turn on the lights. Oh my God! You could see the outline of a person, and then these bullet holes with these streams of light coming through.
And then you'll see SWAT at your door coming.
Yeah.
The UPS guy refused to deliver to our house.
Also, you did it.
He left the packages with our neighbor.
Oh dear. Okay, let's see. Trike tackled Sandra and is delaying her from getting to her station. Yep, that's what happened. Okay.
You missed my super chat, though.
What?
Who missed my super chat, though?
I'm there. I'm going to read that.
Okay.
I just got home from work. Please don't read my super chat till I get on. So thank you, Tim, for your super chat. And now let's see. Agent Pepsi 1 says, Raymond doesn't rule the pod. Sandra is the true master. Raymond is nothing but a little cog in Trike's machine with Sandra pulling Trike strings. We all know it. I think Trike is pulling our strings.
That could very well be.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Now, I know there's a super chat. And there is a super chat. Thank you, Agent Pepsi 1. That's a very generous super chat. What? What was
There was
that?
something stuck to Colby's ball, and I threw it, and it just stuff just floated out all over the room like it was snowing. What
Well,
was
thank
it?
you. This is a very generous super chat. She says, pain. Pain is a wonderful method to modify behavior. I suggest strongly that you tip. If strike cannot do it, a giant vice grip on your finger will. Yeah. Thank you very much. That's a very generous
You're so
and-
welcome.
and very wise super chat. Okay, let's see. Comic says, yeah, I owe Wendy huge circles. I need pics, Wendy.
Oh, you can't see them in this shirt.
This episode is brought to you by Eric von Stroheim. Okay. Panama Sire says, yep, Monday is my birthday. Was retired by work at the start of March. Still nothing on Social Security status, but Monday I need to re-engage with state as they lost my appeal from late April. Oh,
Jeez.
put a PO out there. Show that we're actually thinking about him. Oh man, that's wrong. But that's the government. That's the government. Yeah, put a PO out there. Okay. The trees changing color in Alberta. I bet it's so pretty. Let's see. He says, I called the point person and they gave you a decision in March. Declined, but I appealed in April and they're supposed to sign new point person, but never did, so lost the paperwork. Ugh. We could send Snort and Trike. we got them, we've got them on retainer. Sandra says, Agent Pepsi 1, rather than counting sheep, count students you can fail.
I do that anyway.
Ooh. Likely Monday, I'll be engaged in long calls with 40-minute waits on hold. Isn't that the shame? Isn't that the thing? Hear me now and understand me on Monday. Happy birthday. Well, we're not going to try singing happy birthday because the last time we did that, we crashed and burned.
That was pretty bad.
That was pretty bad. Yeah, I think you missed. No, I think you were lurking when we did that.
Yeah, that was. I still got a little bit of a head cold, but not as bad as last week.
Okay. Yep. Well, we didn't
From
have
what I
Agent
could hear.
Pepsi.
Yeah, we didn't have her on that.
Yeah, we didn't have Agent Pepsi 1 singing. That might have helped.
It couldn't have gotten
No.
worse, though. It could not have gotten worse.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
You
happy
don't
birthday.
understand. Oh my God, you don't understand.
Your granddaughter is probably going to be afraid of the birthday song now.
We did not play it.
Oh, good.
So,
That
happy
was a
birthday,
shame,
Phantom Outsider.
If I were to sing happy birthday, Dipsy would run out of the room with her tail tucked between her legs.
I think Trike would have drowned everybody out if we sang. Right, Trike? He would have done woof. Let's see.
Would have been better off letting Cheyenne sing it. She likes to sing.
Dreading needing to again have to re-engage with the government. Blah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Have an advocate for the Social Security thing. I'm thinking I'll start engagement on Monday and then see if the advocate does state work. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably good. Sandra says there's a free app that came on my phone that counts steps. I wear a normal watch. And Snort says, me too, when I wear one. All right, let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gave a major exam to my freshmen in my history class on Thursday. The freshmen were whining and crying, paragraph after paragraph, and discussion questions. Oh, you made them do essays?
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, I made him. It was like 30 questions, fill in the blanks. And
Uh-huh.
then I said, I said, turn the page around. On the back, there is a little discussion question, and there were two. The first one I had him write 2 paragraphs, and the second one I had him write 4.
The only thing I can never figure out when doing essay questions in an exam, who the hell is going to be able to read my writing?
Yeah,
Or printing?
When I had to do answer questions like that, essay questions, I always made my handwriting as bad as possible so that I could torture the teacher for torturing me.
Yeah, but I tell them if I can't read the writing, it's automatically wrong.
Ooh. Oh.
It's like, and this one boy says, "Misspell, you do too much." I said, "Don't worry, on Monday we're gonna have a pop quiz for that." Thank you for reminding me.
And thus, that's why she is called tormentor of freshmen. Da, da, da. I gotta find this. I gotta find a song.
They complain to my boss about me.
And your boss
She
probably
makes us do
says,
all this work. She makes us write
You
all
need
this.
to tell your boss that if they don't do it in German, then it doesn't count.
Yeah, but this is for my history class that I teach.
Oh, your history class.
It's just, he looks at them and says, she says, "This is an honors class. You're supposed to be writing."
Yeah. Yeah, an honors class, they're supposed to be doing the work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No sense, Sandra says, no sense paying money for a special watch I can't take into the prison.
Sure.
Okay. Wow. One of my high school history teachers had if you can't beat them with baffle them with baloney policy. I'd give a correct answer. A buddy used to give long-winded stories. I'd get an A. He'd sometimes get a B. I was like, with what WTH? Teacher, it's not what you know. It's how you use what you know. I said, funny, I thought this was history. Shrugged and walked away. I wasn't mad, but I wanted to understand the process.
Yeah, but that's not. The key for teaching history is to ask open-ended questions.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you don't have the underlying knowledge, you cannot answer it properly.
Exactly.
You never ask a yes or no question. You ask open-ended stuff. For example, one of the questions was, "Hey, had Martin Luther not posted his thesis in 1517? Would the 30-Year War have started?" Things like that.
Oh, okay. Wow. Interesting.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, this is an honors class.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've already had
Apparently, I wasn't an honor student.
I had a teacher, and I think I've told this story, that he came out at the very beginning of the class, day 1, English, and he was the most hated teacher in the school. He comes out day 1 and says, "I'm going to fail half of you." And I'm like, I think, oh, you're going to tell me that? Fine. I'm not going to do the work.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Why work so if you're just going to fail me anyway?
Yeah. And so I didn't do anything. I failed. At my class reunion. Now, after that, that was the only class I failed. Sophomore year, I did okay on the rest of the stuff. The other 2 years, I did I made the dean's list or the honors list junior and senior year, and only had one bad grade after that, and that was chemistry. I just could not get chemistry. I got a D in chemistry, and so graduated with honors. So at my reunion, 20th reunion, he comes to me and said, "Yeah, I failed you." And I said, "Yeah, you did." He said, "Did it make you a better person?" I said,
See?
Yeah. I said, yeah. So it's like, okay, that was a kind of interesting life lesson. Tell everybody he's going to fail them. And
well, 2 years ago, I had this. Was it 2 years ago? Was it the spring semester, the fall semester of last year? I think it was 2 years ago, though. I had this girl, and she, just absolutely rude. And she would sit in my class. And then she came to me. She says, "Miss Bell, can you just give me that extra point so I can pass?" I said, "No, you don't understand." I said, "You don't need a point. You need 7/100%. And you're not getting it." They round up anyway, and she had a 59.43. And I said, "You are not getting it." I said, "This is a lesson to you because you're so incredibly rude. And I have been nothing but nice to you, and you're just absolutely rude. Well, I'm going to go complain to the principal." I said, "You do whatever you want. He's not going to change your grade." And then she says, "You know who my dad is?" I said, "I don't care who your dad is. Couldn't care less."
Oh, boy. So she still failed.
Yeah, I failed her. And sure enough, her dad called me and said, "Can't you?" I said, "No." I said, "I will not." And I told him why. And then I said, I've sent you so many text messages off of school status, and you've never replied one time.
Ooh.
Well, he called my boss to complain about me, and it didn't help.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, but
Oh, that was a good catch, Colby. That was a good catch,
let's
babe.
see. Tag Heuer or Hoyer. Snort says, "Today was an odd day, but mostly because I bought a new cell phone. The old one was near death." Okay. Now that Tim is back, on Wednesday, he did a super chat when I set up the stream. And it says, okay. It says, "Here's a tip for you." Boom. All right, it's going to be that kind of evening. Let's see. The only good thing was while I was working, I was in the 467 county version of 401k, so no monetary problems, at least for 18 months. Good.
That's good.
Snort said, "I always got A's on my college level history essays. I must be doing something wrong."
Show off.
Yeah.
I did pretty good in history, though. I actually did.
Yeah.
My biggest problem was math.
I was okay in math. I had in college. They do the math aptitude test, and then they determine what level of math you have to take, or do you have to take remedial math? So it's like, you start from remedial math and go up to. I actually went all the way through statistics, but it's like What I didn't like is they don't, at the university, they have a math testing center.
Mhm.
You don't
Oh.
test at the class. You
Yeah.
test at the testing center. I said, why? Why?
I mean, statistics was not bad for me. In fact, I enjoy statistics.
Mm-hmm.
It's just calculus kicked my butt.
I did
One side
okay.
and down the other. Oh my God, I could not get it. No matter what I did for calculus, I could not get it. It was I wanted to be an engineer at first, but that didn't work. I couldn't do calculus.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get a hold of calculus.
I did okay
Yeah.
in calculus. Statistic kind of blew my.
Statistics was really weird.
Yeah.
The thing. The thing is, I can remember the professor to this day. Her last name was Jones. I think her first name was Gwendolyn. It's just an oddball name, but she was like 6'3", so you couldn't miss her. But she took the time to try to explain things over and over and over again to me.
Mhm.
And I went to see her, and her office hours, and she helped me, and I still couldn't get it.
Mm.
It was just, it was terrible. But the statistics, that was not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you get into the mindset, you can really begin to understand it. But it's
Yeah.
a little, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
And it's like I took an intro to physics in college when I transferred to Embry-Riddle, and I was able to get most of the contexts of physics. But then when they started particle physics, my head hurt. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna bomb this class. Particle physics is just
Yeah.
See, for me, I couldn't understand. I couldn't see the relationship between one variable to the next.
Uh-huh.
And if you can't do that in calculus, you are so screwed. You are so screwed. And Dr. Jones said, Tasha, why don't you, he says you really need to consider another line of study because this is not working for you. And I thank her for her honesty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Did you have to drop the course, or did you somehow survive, or?
Yeah, she gave me a D out of the kindness of her heart. But that's from my undergrad that I went to. I did political science then.
Mm-hmm.
So my undergrad is in foreign relations, international development.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of statistics more than anything. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. My one buddy, in answer to Napoleon at Waterloo, wrote how he had a setback at the mall at some point, and he almost got full credit for that. Oh, Tim. Oh, man. Yeah, we got to do this. We've got to do this. You're going to have to dig this out, Agent Pepsi One. A special segment. Because we all want to know how you would have done it. Tim says, Hale, did Agent Pepsi One read her part from the story a few weeks ago? We all want her to read.
I will not forget that. I will not do that.
Why?
I am sorry. I'm not that good of an actress.
Oh, that's
Jill is so much better than me.
Was that too many bad words?
Yes, it's not the bad words. It's just I can't. Jill is so much better than me.
Ah, man. I was looking.
It's like what Dirty Harry said. And when he said a man has to know his limitations, a woman has to do the same. So I cannot do this one.
Okay.
But
Parts. The others.
Don't tell me what's coming up in the book, please.
I won't.
I will do my best. But
okay. All right. Okay. So in answer to that, Tim, it's sadly a no. Let's see.
What the hell happened to the TV? Hold on.
Okay. Where was I?
My allergies are, oh my God.
Not again.
They did not go away this year at all.
Mm.
Normally I have like a respite from August to maybe first part of September.
Uh-huh.
And from like late May until mid-July.
Mm-hmm.
But this year they did not go away at all.
Mm.
It's constant drainage.
Ow.
And guess who didn't take her medicine this morning? So
Agent Pepsi.
yeah, I know.
Phantom Outsider says, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Phantom Outsider says you've never heard real Klingon opera until it's sung in its original German.
He's right about that.
Snort says 1618. I don't need to learn. I don't need to learn English. I speak it all already. Oh God, I hated breaking down sentences.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh.
It's easy.
I know, but back in oh, and then I went in Embry-Riddle. They wanted me to take their math class. I prudently waited to the last class to take the math class. And then I bought the book and I looked at the grades. And by this time, you actually had to put stuff on the computer, which I couldn't figure out the formula program. So I look at it. I opened the book and it's like, the book said college algebra. I said, okay, I can handle this. I've done it before. I opened it and it looked like Chinese. And I said, all right, look, is there a way if I sent you the syllabus from the last class, my math syllabi that I took at the previous college, will you give me the credits? Which you probably should have done. Should have given me these credits. I sent them all everything and they did give me the credit. So I'm like, okay, good.
Yeah, I mean, you actually kept all the syllabi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I kind of discarded everything.
I'm a geek. Actually, they just wanted the catalog. They wanted the catalog and a transcript of what I took.
There used to be this website called half.com
Mm-hmm.
that was bought by eBay, and as soon as eBay bought it, they got rid of it.
Hmm.
But that's where I used to get all my college books. And it's just stupid things going on nowadays.
There was no internet when I had to get college books. The internet didn't really, well, it sort of existed, but not really.
Yeah,
It
in
existed in the
Midwestern,
military.
Yeah, what was that called? DARPANet or something like that?
Yeah. It was a DARPA thing.
Okay. Tim with another super chat of $2 commenting on my chemistry. Chemistry. Did you make any booms? That was a short. Let's make that a short one. Okay. Thank you for your generous super chat, Tim. And Phantom said one answer he gave was to the question is, what happened in Philadelphia on July 4th, 1776? He knew the answer, wrote down, if you don't know, you shouldn't be teaching this class. But you wrote, if you don't know, you shouldn't be teaching this class, but you don't know what I did down.
I get stupid answers like that for my students, but they're ninth graders. It's just annoying. I mean, it is answers like that are so annoying. Oh my God.
He says, but you don't know what I did down the New Jersey shore back in August and wrote what I did at the beach story. Teachum gave him credit. Oh, brother. The Philly cheesesteak was invented. Tim says, don't bend those to those people, Agent Pepsi 1. Comic says, lay down those hammers.
Yeah, this boy, he didn't write paragraphs. I just put an X through his discussion question. That's 0 points.
Oh,
Miss Bell, why did I get a 37? Because you didn't do any discussion questions.
Snort says, Quitten meet their Boomgemaske.
What the?
I don't know. That's Snort.
I have no idea what that is.
Sandra said, I scored high in math, just hated geometry. That's real. Sandra
I
said,
actually got an A in geometry.
Geometry wasn't bad. Trig was bad for me.
I've never been good at multiplying. That's why there's only one of me. Oh, okay.
I like that one, though.
Yeah. There's an employee at work whose father is not a nice person to the people who work there. Long story. People don't want to deal with him, and this is why people can't deal with his son.
Exactly. I understand that. I do understand that. It's like that girl and her dad.
You don't want me to do analytical geometry or trig, which is why I never took calculus. I just hated all that proofing that you had to do. I mean, I got a B, which is something with geometry. The kid thinks he can get away with anything he wants because of dad.
Yeah.
I'm good with numbers, just not abstract ones. Sines, cosines, nope. Oh, no.
I had a nursing student that we didn't hire, and she was so angry that she sicked her dad on me, which was a lawyer.
What? Oh, my God.
And I told him, I said, you calling me is the reason why your daughter is going to be a terrible nurse. Plain and simple. So you want to call and talk to the administrator? Call and talk to the administrator. But your daughter cannot walk into an ER and demand a job as a student.
Oh my God. I mean, that is just insane.
And he was like, well, I'm a big time lawyer. And I'm like, I don't really care. If she needs her daddy to call her to get a job, that's why she's not going to be a good nurse. Mm-hmm. She has no critical thinking skills.
Oh, that means she's not going to survive the boards.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
she sure the hell wouldn't survive 24 hours in an ER.
Oh.
That's just the things. I saw a thing the other day that so many Gen Zs are going now. They're bringing their parents to job interviews.
Oh.
I mean, God Almighty.
No.
They are
so embarrassed.
Yeah. That's why I told him. That's why I told her dad. I said, you calling and trying to fix things for her is the reason why she will not be a good nurse. She needs to fix things herself.
Yeah.
There's no critical thinking skills if she's calling daddy.
Mm-hmm.
And he agreed with me. Once I explained it to him, he agreed with me and he said, well, you're right.
Well, good. And he's a lawyer, so he should know about that.
Yes. And then I explained to him the things that she was doing in our unit as a student that were completely wrong and dangerous.
She needs to take up golf.
I don't know. She'd be a good, she'd probably make a really good school nurse.
I don't think so because the school nurses. I know the one at my school. I mean, this is an RN with 30 years experience.
Yeah.
And she just came to the school and she said it's the hardest job she's ever worked because it's
Yeah, I mean,
always
I have an
new
aunt
things.
I have an aunt that's a retired school nurse, and yeah, it's not an easy job, but it's not the critical thinking skills that you need in emergency medicine.
But I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree. I mean, but what you said. Oh my God, it's like me wanting a job at the ER. I mean, besides the fact that I would pass out, in the first 30 seconds. I mean, we do
She,
have.
even as she's a student, even cleaning rooms to turn rooms over for another patient to come in, she couldn't even do that right.
Ooh. Oh, that's not good.
We have student teachers, that are doing their, that are working, this program
Right.
with the school and the college. But a lot of them, and I told this one guy, he wanted to be a history teacher. I said, oh my God. I said, what are you doing?
Actually, she would probably work out really well in one of those Botox clinics.
Oh my.
As a receptionist, maybe.
Oh God. Tim says, Comic says I took astronomy and astrophysics. Wow. Yeah, I've got him up. I'll bring him up and after we get to this super chat. As soon as I clear up the chat. Analytical geometry and trigonometry 2 times. First time got a D. Second time I eked out a low C. I'm not settling for a D. And another $2 super chat from FKHC 2005 begging AP1 to read the
No. Oh no. Jill is so much better at this than I would have been. She did such an amazing job.
She did. She's got that actress. You're pretty good. You are a pretty good reader. Don't sell yourself short, Agent Pepsi One.
Oh, I'm reading. I can't deliver the emotion. I just can't the emotion.
All right.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to tell you what. I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, but you're the one that killed off Lorena.
Yeah, I did.
Amazing.
I do it again.
I'm still mad at you for that.
You don't like the clone?
I don't.
What killed me? Go ahead.
You.
I know. I do it again. What killed me was the charting of the signs. Still don't get it. I understand frequency, but almost was dyslexic on how they charted. Okay. We had 2 primary English teachers in high school, both assigned reading, but one also gave a class in public speaking and what not to do. No ums, ahs, and excessive life. Do you know there are and you both have probably seen this because you both have been in the military. I had this wing commander with full bird colonel. Every other word was and I'm like, wait a minute, you're a colonel of a fighter wing, and you speak like that?
As long as he was a good pilot and he was a good administrator, I really don't care how he speaks. Some people, but the truth is some people cannot speak in public.
Yeah.
And you know what? No matter what you do, they cannot do it.
That's true.
It's not something that you can learn either. You got to have it in you to begin with.
Yeah.
To make it.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's see. Full slate of classes, but only needed gym. Oh, snort. A woman and I were having an argument. She said her husband was a big man in the town. I told her he needs to lose weight. Oh, snort.
Oh my God.
All right. Now that the gauntlet has been tossed.
At that what Snort said, I do have a story to tell you all. I was at the PX in Mannheim.
Yeah.
And I was waiting in line for checkout.
Yeah.
And there was a lady in front of me, and there was another lady in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
And she was selling, you know who my husband is? He's Captain so and so. And I'm just standing there. I mean, hell, I was just a PXC in uniform.
Mm-hmm.
The lady in front of me told her, well, my husband is General so and so. So it was just, absolutely. You know who my husband is, the big man in town. It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
And I said, oh my God,
puffing out,
going to stand here.
The puffing out of the chest.
It was terrible.
Mm. Yeah, let's see. Okay, and let's see. Comic had a pretty good one about the nurse. Yeah. School nurse, why torture the children more? Okay. Oh, and then she said, "Do you know who he is?" To which I replied, "No, don't you?" And who he is. Uh-oh. Nice circular argument.
But this cuts both ways. When I was at the casino, I got there one day and there was this crowd of people that was forming. And I'm going, what is going on? And there was this middle-aged lady on the floor doing like a temper tantrum, like a 3-year-old. And I'm going, oh my God, the day is starting off right.
Okay. Oh, Snort says, yeah, we got to hear Jill cussing when she read AP1's part. Yeah. Jill has that when she gets angry. It's duck and cover. Let's see. Someone once pulled that with my dad, and he went clearly, you don't know who I am or what you are about to deal with. If I were you, you walk away now, and they'd walk. Okay. I got a joke. All right. Let's see. I once swallowed Scrabble tiles, and I'm experiencing constant vowel movements.
God.
My next trip to the bathroom.
Terrible. Oh,
it's not done yet. My next trip to the bathroom could spell disaster.
It could. It could very well do that. I think it'll get 13 points.
A 13-point, you know what? I haven't kept up with my payment to the Scrabble Club, so they're sending me threatening letters.
Oh, God.
This is so much better than Harvey's jokes. These are good.
I'm already in the pit, and Tim is saying I'm already in the pit. All right, I'll saunter off to the pit. I will saunter off to the pit.
Colby, what are you doing?
All right, here we go. Trying to the not pay or suffer. Come on. Why does StreamYards take so freaking long to get what I want to do?
Anything to be difficult.
I know.
That's technology today. Anything to be difficult.
Yes. All right. And now we got some memes. And these are some good memes. All right, here we go. When Mr.
God.
Roper and Mr. Furley joined forces, all women were powerless. Oh my God.
That was a good show back in the day. I thought Don Knotts did a good job replacing him. I really did.
Yeah.
That Mr.
Yeah.
Don Knotts, man.
Mhm.
Funny dude.
Yes. And John Ritter was amazing. He was.
That
He
was
was
just so
comedic.
sad that what happened to him
Yeah.
on set. I mean, dang.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so that's one. Let's see. Am I going? Oh.
One night stand.
No, that's.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh.
I think I'd be afraid to touch it.
Oh dear.
There was just a written free nightstand.
Am I going to Tim? Am I going the right way on this? Tupac. Philly sports fan acts.
Yeah.
I think I'm going the wrong way. Acts like Philly sports fan. Okay. At first I was like, oh, and then I was like, yum.
Aw.
I hope someone names a frozen pizza after me, thinks Red Baron while being shot down in World War I dogfight.
I like those little personal ones. I have to admit, those Red Baron little personal ones, those are good.
Mm. That's no moon. It's a Canadian space station.
From the South Park, South Park Canadian heads. Oh, that's good. Here's a photo of a current Cowboys cheerleader with two cheerleaders from the last Super Bowl team. Oh gosh.
Oh God, don't tell Rob. Don't tell Rob.
That's funny.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Am I a good boy, Father? Quiet! Get back to your kennel. Poor Alexander. He doesn't get a break.
You know, at least he was more likable than Wesley Crusher.
That is true.
Oh God, I would put Wesley Crusher into the airlock.
Yep.
Oh, this is bad. Crematorium and then McCrispy. Oh.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. People don't think. When they do these things. Oh God.
Oprah says, "You get a promotion. You get a promotion."
Cricket.
and poor Harry doesn't get a promotion.
You know, I mean, the man was a lieutenant for like 40 years.
He was an ensign for 40 years.
Yeah.
not even like a field commission, I mean, a field promotion or something. Just, oh God.
Uh,
Now, even Sulu got a ship after a while.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what Sulu said when he got it? He said, "Oh my."
Mount Rushmore. Ah, that's a good one. And those came from FKHC 2005.
Those were great. Hey y'all, I gotta excuse myself. I'm invited to dinner today.
Uh-oh.
So they're having meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
And I have to be there.
Ah, what time?
Yeah, 5:30.
Oh.
So I gotta get ready, a quick shower, and see if I don't get my hair too wet.
All righty then.
Yeah.
Well, you have yourself a good evening.
I'm going to try. I am going to try. And I'm going to take some more of this Adahist, which I forgot this morning.
Well, you should see my arms. I've still got some residual from the poison leaves that hang around my yard.
Oh.
Oh no. I mean, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's poison ivy in our backyard too. It's might be poison oak. I can't tell them apart.
Yeah. So
anyway, y'all have a wonderful day, and I love y'all.
love you too, Agent Pepsi One.
Yep. Take care.
Take care.
Night.
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 All right. Let's see. My dad took me to a meet and greets. The celebrity was Bob McAllister. He was the host of a New York kids show, Wonderama, and he sang the theme, "Kids Are People Too." Apparently, he was having a bad day, as I am writing up loud about 10 Back Bob, said to Winston about a woman being a female dog and her expletive kid, and all these expletive kids. And my dad walked over to the table, leaned, said some some things. Okay. I think I got it right, Tim. Snort says, weird German history. Wilhelm once tripped and tumbled down the stairs, and that's how the Kaiser roll was affected.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. I need a Bloody Mary after that one.
Yep.
Tim has the best memes, yes. Who's racist? Who's racist? There's no racists here. There's racers. There's races. We race cars. We race bikes. Hoopy munching. Yes. No, he never got. Oh, well, so Harry Kim did get to lieutenant in lower decks, but we don't consider lower decks as Star Trek. All right.
Never seen it.
Yeah. All right. Another joke. A biker went to a hairdresser who stared at his greasy hair in disbelief and asked, "So, did you come to cut your hair or just for an oil change?" Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. All right. So, I challenge you to an ice cream sandwich
Okay.
match.
Yeah, I got one in there that's been in there in the freezer for a long time that I hadn't tried yet.
All right, bring it on. Bring it on. Let me get my producer to get me my.
Oh, Reese's, I'm already disappointed. Oh, man, look at this. It's just a plain white wrapper. That's it. Nothing. All the others, Oreo had a nice wrapper on it. The M&M had a nice wrapper.
Yeah.
This comes from here. So this is what it is.
Okay.
Sheesh. That's it. I did see that Reese's and Oreo have teamed up for a cookie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a cookie.
Oh,
I just saw it earlier this week on like an ad or something. And it's the Oreo cookie filling, or I don't know what it is, Reese's filling with Oreo cookie or something like that. No, this has got chocolate in it, sweetie. You can't eat it.
Yeah. All right. I'm stepping up my game.
Colby.
I showed Trek you have the ice cream.
All right. Let's see. Comic says, I know, right? And Snorter Poopa says, Colby won an ice cream sandwich.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's got chocolate in it, sweetie. You can't have it. Oh, this is
That
big. I
does
don't know
look-
if I can eat this whole thing.
Yeah, that does look big.
It looks
But-
bigger than the Oreo cookie one, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Colby's his tongue is out.
Well, I mean, it tastes like it's got peanut butter ice cream on the inside. That's very interesting, very different. It's not bad. It
Okay.
tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup, except it's frozen.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
not bad.
I'm
It's
stepping.
pretty good.
I'm stepping up my game. We couldn't find any. What? This is chocolate too, buddy. Do you see the top of his head? Right there.
I wish you could see Colby. Her eyes are following me. She's following the sandwich. She's like back
Well-
and forth.
This is how I'm stepping up my game. I couldn't find another ice cream sandwich, so I'm bringing on the drumstick.
Ah,
I have the drumstick.
it doesn't beat the Oreo cookie ice cream sandwich.
Oh yeah?
I still think the Oreo cookie ice cream sandwich is better,
Yeah.
but it's still really good.
Mm. Mm.
It's still good. I'm just
This
not
one-
used to peanut butter ice cream.
This one is vanilla dipped in chocolate with nuts on top. Yum, yum.
Now I'm getting chocolate smeared all over my lips. It's pretty good though.
Mm.
It's a little different.
This is good.
Yeah, it's okay.
I am having my Trike is doing his imitation of
My fingers are all sticky.
look at this. Well, let's see. Trike is doing his imitation of Colby,
Yep.
but this is chocolate, buddy, and nuts.
I've had enough of it though. And I like peanut butter, but peanut butter ice cream, I don't think I've ever had peanut butter ice cream before.
Mm.
It's not bad. I would give it like a 7.
Uh-huh.
It's just there might be people that actually really think it's a 10, but to me it doesn't beat Oreo cookies.
Yeah.
I gotta wash my fingers off before I touch anything.
All right. Yeah. Let me. Mm.
Ugh, wash it off my mouth too.
I can't give you this, buddy. This has got chocolate. Despite the fact that, yeah, I'll give you some of the vanilla.
could let him lick it.
Yeah, but then ew. Then I'm going to have to lick it.
Are you showing everybody your chest, Colby?
Yeah, we just saw the chest.
It's not very ladylike.
Yeah.
You want to show
Comments,
chest, you got to do it like this.
Are you going to tell us what happened, what you told us in Backstream, or is that going to be a secret you're going to keep to your grave?
Which one?
Your little fashion battle this evening.
Oh, God, I lost a fight with a sports bra earlier today that I'd ordered.
Who'd you
I
order
ordered a
from?
medium, Amazon.
Hmm.
And it was so tight, I couldn't get it off over my shoulders. I could not pull it off. Jimmy had to take a scissors and cut it. That was $30 gone.
Hmm.
That was like Japanese small. I'm sorry. That was ridiculous. I was just like, it won't come off.
It won't come off.
Jimmy thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I found until she found out how much it would cost.
Yeah. I mean, it's stupid to order bras online anyway.
Yeah.
So that was my first mistake, but it was a really cute sports bra. I thought, oh, I like that one.
Nope.
I'm glad I only ordered one.
Hmm. Tim says, you need to do a cooking show of you just cooking if you have a grill. Oh, I have a grill. Comic Relief says, hell, even Wesley got a Tim says, even Wesley got a battlefield commission as an ensign in season 3. He should have been promoted out the airlock.
Yeah. There was an episode of that where he was part of some flying group and they were going to
Med
do
Squad.
some really, yeah. And I was thinking, oh man, maybe he'll be gone after this episode. Nope.
Nope. That is where his promotion party should have been. Hello, Dave.
Hey, Dave. Okay. Oh boy. There you go, Cheyenne. Poor Cheyenne. I haven't had one of those things in a long time.
Drumstick?
Yeah.
Oh, they're good.
I really don't eat a lot of snacks. If I want something to snack on, it's usually just fruit. But
Oh.
I'll do that for this show.
Yeah. Where was it made, Wendy?
You know, I didn't even check. Probably over there in the other side of the world.
And
And even
yes,
before I
hello,
put it
Dave.
on, I thought this is a medium.
Hmm.
Not to mention the girls were completely smashed. It wasn't supporting them. It was just crushing them.
It's those huge circles. Huge.
Yeah, they're really huge. Mm-hmm. They're not. Woo! Ramsey's getting a little pissy. Oh, that's nice, Colby. You got an ear sticking back. Yeah,
Max
let me fix it.
Renstone says, huge.
Huge.
Hello, Max.
Hey, Max, come on up. I'm going to have to leave in a little while for a birthday party.
Yeah, come on up. You can come up too, Dave. Give me I'll send you a link.
My daughter-in-law's birthday is Monday, and so we're having the party tonight.
Okay.
Oh, Colby. My son is cooking chicken wings and fajitas.
Ooh, yum yum.
I got a pot of charo beans on the oven right now.
Okay.
Smells good in here.
Mm. We went to Denny's this afternoon, and I had their salmon with broccoli and rice. Their salmon was kind of on the small side.
Yeah. My son does a really good smoked salmon.
Mm. Wesley should have faced justice in season 1, episode 8 for breaking Rubicon 3 law. Wesley gets a lot of hate, deservedly, but a lot of hate.
And the actor does too, and it's deserved.
Yes,
Yeah.
true.
I can't say the word on here.
Mm-hmm.
He cried because Larry David was choking Elmo on a day show. Come on, it's a puppet.
Yeah. A birthday
And
party.
he went on this big rant over it.
A birthday party. It's Wendy's birthday? No, it's her daughter-in-law's.
No, it's Maddie's birthday.
Ah.
My birthday is in March.
Yeah. Mine's coming up in October.
Yep.
End of October. I gotta figure out.
I kept mine quiet this year so nobody would know.
Ah.
It's March 6th. It's not up.
This
March 6th. It's the same day that the Alamo fell. March 6th.
Okay.
In Texas, that means something.
All right. Okay.
You know, Davy Crockett died that day.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I know. It's let's see.
They actually do a ghost hunt on March 6th every year. They have for many years, and I went up and did it like, I don't know, years ago. It was pretty fun. Wouldn't see anything, but it was still really cool walking around.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, got Max
The majority of the battlefield has been filled in with buildings.
So all that's left is the church.
Pretty much. I think the part of the barracks were left. But I heard San Antonio is trying to reclaim that property to redo the battlefield and the barracks.
Oh, okay. Is it a national park or?
I know the Sisters of Texas were the ones that saved it. It was due to be destroyed, to be torn down, and the Sisters of Texas saved it. So I don't know if it's a national landmark or not,
Okay.
or if it's a Texas thing.
Ah. Okay. Max, well, let's go back here. Janeway, congratulations on your promotion to ensign, Harry. Kim said, I'm already an ensign. Janeway, we demoted you to crewman and promoted you back to ensign.
Okay, so yes, the Alamo is a National Historic Landmark.
Landmark, okay.
But it was the Sisters of Texas that saved it many years ago to keep it from being torn down.
Okay. But does the Alamo has basement? We don't know. Okay.
Probably.
There is a meme for Mr. Max. If it can come up. Let's see, is it this one? All right. I'm not sure I get the message. Hold on.
It's always a little bit, whenever you walk into it, because so much of the battlefield and everything has been sold off and built over.
Yeah.
All you really got is the church, and it's really small.
Ah.
It's not very big.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I mean, that was in 1836, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Most things are small anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Go to a Cubs game, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Yeah, I will get it for you, Dave. Give me a sec. I got to go to my trusty. I'm going to find you. I know you're here. Woof.
Yeah, that's Ramsey just reminding Colby he wants his space.
Come on, where are you? I know you're here. Give me a second, Dave. You are on Twitter, right? All right.
Ramsey, all she's doing is looking at you. She's not even touching you.
I'm touching you.
Dave.
I'm touching you. I'm not. Don't touch
Yeah.
me. I'm touching you.
I know. I know, honey. She knows how to look really adorable and cute.
All right. Let's see. Come on. I guess I got to go to. Okay. I knew it. Tim says, Max, I will go to the pits. All right. I think Sandra meant to say took. All right, I'm looking for it, Steve. You've got to do. Okay. There it goes. All right. There you go. Okay. All right, it's on its way, Deef. A belt, a belt made out of $100 bills. It's a waste of money. But hello,
Yeah.
Wallace Lane. How are you, sir?
Hello. I didn't say hello to you. I said hello to Wallace.
Colby says, Mommy didn't say hello to me. Uh-oh. Ramsey's
He's grumpy.
Grumpy or just wanting to wrestle?
No, he's grumpy.
Oh.
Colby was being really mean to him earlier, and he had enough. Yeah. And I don't know if you heard that, but he's sitting there going over there going, woo. Yeah, I know. She was picking on you, wasn't she? I didn't know she was going to be big. She's bigger than Ramsey. I wasn't expecting her to be bigger than Ramsey, but she is. And she knows it.
Well, just as we were getting ready to get started on the show, Sandra was on the couch doing some knitting, and then all of a sudden this big lug slams on her crochet. Okay, she was crocheting. I know these seamstresses are so touchy about what they're doing. So touchy. Hello, Shadow of Deef.
Hello.
Hi, Deef.
It's been a while.
Yes, it has. Can you hear me just fine?
Yep.
We hear you fine. Can't
right
see
on.
you.
Oh, you can't see?
Yeah, the
about
light
now?
is glaring.
Yeah, the sun is.
That's better.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just on my building. Tank tracks.
Oh,
Taking forever.
building tank tracks.
Yeah. Yeah. For give me a second.
So as I was saying, she was crocheting, and Trike just decided,
For this.
"Ooh, that's nice."
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah. It's quite large.
yeah. What scale?
16th.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. It's pretty big.
Yeah. Okay. So what you been up to?
Even when I got backstage, Sandra Trike wasn't letting her up.
Yeah. Yep. He just plopped on Sandra's lap, and Sandra wasn't going anywhere.
Nope.
All right. What's this? Legata says, a lumberjack went to a magic forest to cut a tree. Upon arrival, he started to swing at the tree when it shouted, "Wait, I'm a talking tree." And the lumberjack grinned and said, "And you will die a log." Oh,
Oh, God.
Oh, that's horrific. Oh. Oh, dear. I tried to come up with a carpentry pun that would work. I think I nailed it, but nobody saw it. Oh, oh dear. Oh, dear. That felt like a block of wood. A slice of apple pie.
We need to branch off into other topics.
Oh, that's a good one. A slice of apple pie in
I think
Jamaica.
we found the root of the problem.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Oh, a slice of apple pie in Jamaica is $2. It is $2.50 in the Bahamas. Those are the pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, those are the
God.
pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, that's bad.
He's going to make me start drinking before I get to my daughter-in-law's birthday party.
Let's see. I recently heard that the company that makes yardsticks won't be making them any longer.
Oh, God.
So time for your Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
So what you been up to, Dave?
Oh, life in general.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm editing my next book.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
so your third is coming out.
Yeah, eventually. Last April I was thinking, it'll be out by September, and turns out that life gets in the way, and then I was thinking, maybe by Christmas, and
Here we go with Christmas.
Yeah, and then I'm like, no, I'll probably next spring. I'm taking my time, and I'd rather do it right than get it out quickly. So,
well, that you know what we've got to say with that here at the pod. Let's see. Oh, where is it? Let's go to my memes. And I know it's here somewhere. Among all my other memes. Oh, God, I have so many memes. So many memes, so little time.
I need to set up an actual studio like you have. Me just sitting in my recliner rocking back and forth could probably get pretty nauseating. Yeah.
I'm just sitting on the couch with 3 dogs.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is where I do all my writing. I just sit here, typing away, nice and relaxing, listen to some music.
Here it is. So, you could put your title here. Thief. The title of The title of Deef's book is coming. And Legatus says, so is Christmas.
Yep. Yep. That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, last time I learned a lot last time with the first one that I actually published professionally, The Eyes of a Killer. Apply all the lessons that I learned from that and put them onto this. And I'm not kidding by saying that this is probably the best thing I've ever written. So
Good.
yeah, I've had a couple people look at it and positive reviews so far.
Good.
And I'm still just going through. And you know what I find really useful is the AI voice. When you're doing your editing, you just click it on because it reads it out loud to you and you catch mistakes easier, because when you're editing your own stuff like I am and you don't have the AI voice, your brain fills in the mistakes because your brain knows what the sentence is supposed to say. So even when you're reading it out loud, you're skipping things. And the editing process is going really well. A little slow, but I mean, I'm in no hurry, and I do have a real life outside of my writing.
True that.
Yep, some things happen, and most things are good, and it's not that they're a distraction, but it kind of is a distraction. But
have you done? How are the sales of the other two books?
Well, I've sold over half of the Eyes of a Killer and about half of Circle of Vengeance as well.
Are you doing the? Have you gone on signing events or?
No, I had one planned.
You should.
But yeah. I'll do it for this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wendy stepped away.
How's your writing coming along?
The block has become. The block is real. And again, life is in the way. So
yeah, apparently the bark is real too. Apparently the bark is real too.
The bark is real. Yes, Trike is in.
That's
It's been a really woof day.
Yeah. That's why I muted myself so you could talk without dogs barking.
Say again. Oh, Ramsey, Colby or Ramsey was barking.
Both of them.
All right. Let's see. Legato says, yesterday I saw an ad that said radio for sale, $1, volume stuck on full. I thought, I can't turn that down. Oh.
If I tried to tell that joke to my nurses at handoff in the morning, I would probably end up in the trauma bay.
I accidentally passed my wife a glue stick instead of the chapstick. She's still not talking to me. Now, is that a bad or a good thing?
Yeah, I told mine to stop painting her eyebrows on so high. She looked surprised.
A husband said to his wife, the guys at the club said that our mailman has slept with every woman on our street except one. Wife replies, I bet it's Paula. Okay.
Hey, why are you so kissy today? There to the side.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Now, it took me a couple seconds. As in, the wife was one of them. Well, Legatus, you know what they say. Quantity has a quality all its own. So,
He's not in the pit yet?
Who? Legatus?
Legatus.
Well, oh, you want him in the pit. Okay. I was going to say I was saying quantity has a quality all its own, but if my co-host says pit, then sorry, Legatus, it is. Time to join us at poker in the pit. I don't know. He says, no, they're all Eclair Trable worthy. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Well, let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's almost time to start thinking about the slappies. The worst of the best of the worst.
Yeah.
Wallace Lang says, have you ever noticed that the old milkman jokes have changed to mailman these days?
We don't really have milkmen anymore, do we?
No. Thing of the past. I remember when they went back when I was a wee little dolphin. When they wandered the streets in their trucks, dropping off the milk.
I don't remember it. I was born in 70.
Yeah, they didn't last long. Yep. The guy said they stopped doing home dairy delivery, milkman, over 30 years ago. Okay.
Well, I lived
don't
way out in
ever
the
remember.
boonies when I was a kid, so we never had milkmen.
Yeah.
I don't.
We had a lot of black bears in our backyard, though. Still get them. So I had one of those in my front yard last night, sniffing through everybody's garbages in the neighborhood. Yep.
Sandra said we still had milk delivery into the 80s. I think we lost ours late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah. I don't ever remember hearing anything about milkmen back in the 70s whenever I was a little kid.
Yeah. Which was funny because we had a milk processing plant about a mile or two away from my house. I think we still do.
Yeah, there's a couple of dairy farms around here.
Yeah. That's the thing. We don't have any farms around us, but we got a milk processing plant. We also had a slaughterhouse near us way back in the day.
We had those too.
They
South
also
Texas.
delivered ice cream, orange juice, and small cartons of milk, as well as the glass bottles. Oh, cool. Ah, those were the days.
I love orange juice. Oh, it's so good.
I got into the age where it gives me indigestion. I can't drink orange juice without indigestion now.
Oh, so no screwdrivers.
Nope.
Ah.
Where is that picture? I was going to show you a picture of area coming out near my house because there's nothing there. Thank you, Ramsey. Let's see. It's in here somewhere.
I remember that the milkman ended his delivery to my house in the 80s.
Around the same time he was born.
Milk, butter, and some
9 months
juices.
before he was born.
Milk, butter, and some juices too.
Here you go. This is a picture near my house.
Oh, okay. That's a nice area. Flat.
Yep. It's all flat here. It's South Texas. It's a valley.
Okay.
Live in the valley. Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually, you can't see them in there, but that's a big pasture with a lot of horses in it. But they were all up by their shed, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But that's very close to my house.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've been doing some upgrades to the. We've been doing some upgrades to the house. We finally got our electrical work done, and yeah, we finally got our electrical work done. Added some outlets, fixed a few things, few light things, fixed a circuit breaker, and then we got our driveway paved. Our driveway is absolutely gorgeous. So, all right. Whoa. Wow.
Yeah. This is what
That's
you do
really
when
cool.
you're. Yeah, this is what you do when you're still single.
Is that all 3D printed, or did
Yeah,
you?
yeah,
buy-
yeah. It's all modular too, so I
Oh.
can lift out the walls.
I need to take Ramsey out. That's why he's fussing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've been eyeing it for a while, but it's like, I'm not going to bother buying it because it's set me back about $500 or whatever.
Whoa.
But then we got a big bonus at work, and so I'm like, yep, buy it.
All right.
Yep, no hesitation.
Wallace says, haha, I look younger than I really am. I was born in 60. So were we. So was Sandra and I. Welcome to the I'm Old Club, where you get that little card from the you get that card. You are now getting that card from the government saying, I'm old.
I'll be right back.
All right, so it is moi.
Yeah, I started getting that thing from the AARP. That's when I knew I was getting up there.
Yeah, but you got that big milestone at 65 saying
Yeah.
you've got to sign in or you get penalties.
Mm.
Yes, 1960 was a very good year. And October 28th of 1960 is an even better date. Second to June 10th. Yeah, that keeps me out of trouble. Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with mine, especially because it's like in the middle of the week.
I don't think my birthday's a national holiday.
Yeah, that's true. Mine should be. Let's see.
I got my birthday coming up in less than 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. 40. Oh my God.
Oh, no, you're old.
And my hair's falling out. No.
Yeah.
Oh. It's going to fall
Well,
out for
join,
a while.
but
Yeah.
what you do, like everybody at my workplace.
Yeah. Jimmy will be
Oh,
55 on the
Jimmy.
21st.
Just means I work for a living.
So you've already got the I'm old card.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, what you do, Deef, is you do like everybody in my workplace. Start with the waxing of the hair. So that go with the waxing of the hair, and if you got a beard, go with a goatee.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what you do at age 40 in got the male pattern baldness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my uncle's been shaving his head for so many years. I don't know whenever he actually went bald.
Yeah.
I
Well, I mean, you start going bald and then you start working out.
well, I'm not going bald. Whoa, now those are guns. Wow.
I work out.
Ah, okay. Now those are guns.
I got to be able to pick those patients up and flip them around, man.
Mhm.
That's true. That's true.
Project I work.
But yeah, I actually
Yeah.
oh, that is nice. F-86.
Yep.
See, I got it.
Yep. Canadair Saber.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, I put this one's a little inaccurate historically. Oh, did wrong side. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, I put 5 MiG kills on it, but it's historically inaccurate. The RCAF didn't send sabers to Korea, which we should have. Well, that's not true. We sent lots of sabers to Korea because the United States was having trouble keeping up with what they needed, and so Canada sent 60 sabers to supply the Americans because we were building the F-86E with the all-flying tail at the same time that the Americans were, and we sent 60 of those airframes to the Americans, and there were 20 Royal Canadian Air Force pilots who flew with the Americans in the Korean War, and they shot down 20 MiGs, a couple of they were all Second World War veterans, and a couple of them made ace status. They'd shot down a couple of aircraft in the Second World War and then shot down a few more in Korea. But, we sent over a squadron's worth of pilots and 60 airframes. Why didn't we just send a squadron of F-86s of our own to assist? I don't get it. But whatever.
Politics.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was.
Well, at that time,
we sent plenty of soldiers.
At that time, you still had, if I remember right, you still had the big boss in the UK.
Well,
Yeah.
we had commitments in Europe at the time because the Soviet Union was still viewed as being a significant threat, and the Korean War wasn't very popular even back in the day, right? So, we sent I think over 30,000 Canadian soldiers fought in Korea, and tanks and artillery and other RCAF assets, just not sabers. It's a shame.
Yeah. They and it was still a while before they just unified into Canadian forces.
Well, they unified into the Canadian forces in the 1960s as a cost-saving measure, but it turned out to be a complete disaster because that's when our military kind of fell apart, and it was 2010, I think, when we got rid of the Canadian forces and turned it back into the Canadian Army, the Canadian Air Force, and the Canadian Navy, or Royal Canadian Navy. But we still have the big boss in the UK, but it's just he doesn't do anything, which is good, and no, it's just symbolic.
Yeah. Let's see. Sandra says, a trauma nurse needs to be strong. Patients in some situations can't turn themselves. Body parts can be heavy.
Yes, they can.
But you notice on the tail, it's got the
Even
Canadian flag from the Korean War, the old Union Jack. Or the old red ensign, I should say.
Go ahead.
One of my neighbors still flies the old red ensign down the street.
Yeah, and in the OR, you have to be strong because you have to pick up 50-pound instrument trays.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big ass trays, they weigh 50. That's like the lightest.
Mm.
Up to 70-pound trays full of very, very heavy instruments.
Ah. Very. Yeah.
And you have to be able to hold retractors for hours without moving.
Ah. What was that, huh?
So that you don't dare drop them.
That's true.
What'd she say?
She says, "Don't dare drop." Isn't that one of the things that will cause an oops that you don't want to
it's
hear in the OR?
One of those words you don't say in surgery.
Oops.
Oops.
Isn't that one of the?
And what's the most said word in the OR? Damn it. That's cool.
Yeah, that is. Sherman.
Yep. Canadian one from Korea.
Oh. Where are you putting all these things?
Oh man, you should see my table right now. I got armies.
Oh,
full.
wow.
Yeah, like I said, this is what you do when you're still single.
Well, I got to start getting ready to go to my daughter-in-law's birthday party. So
Okay, well, you have yourself
I
some
gotta
fun.
go.
And if I know you,
Yeah.
you'll probably pop it on. You'll probably pop it on later on.
Yeah,
we're
I'll
still
probably
going.
be listening in on my phone.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I love
everybody-
you guys. I'll take care. Wish I could stay
Take care,
longer,
Wendy.
but-
Love you.
See you, Wendy.
Yep.
Nice to
Bye-bye.
speak to you again.
Wonder what everybody must be a lean weekend, or everybody's busy doing something, trying to take advantage of the weather.
Yeah, it's about
last
it's about the last week before it starts feeling like fall.
Yep. True.
Of course, I don't know how it is down there when it starts
it's
to feel like fall.
yeah, it's starting to turn. It's starting to turn.
Got to get that last session of golf in.
Yeah. He's. I actually saw on one of my trees in my backyard, the leaves have already started to turn.
Yeah.
So.
No, I had my lady friend over a few weeks back, and she picked all the berries out of the not all the berries, but we picked a lot of the berries out of my chokeberry tree, and then she went and made juice out of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chokeberry?
Yeah, chokeberry, and it's not pretty bitter. It's incredibly bitter if you just drink the chokeberry juice on its own, but if you mix it with mineral water, it's actually really, really good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know what a chokeberry is, right?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, I can just show you.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Chokeberries.
Yeah. Yeah, trip in my back. Go for a quick tour of my backyard. Oh, let me throw my...
While you're doing that, Wallace Lang says, my mom was a nurse at a local hospital. My oldest brother is a retired surgical nurse. The middle brother is a retired oncology nurse. My sister is retired post-op nurse at another hospital. Okay. Were you a nurse too, Wallace, or did you decide to go another way?
Can you still hear me?
I hear you. Looks like you locked up, though.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. Hopefully there's no wasps nest in here.
Oh, boy.
But can you see it at all?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Chokeberries.
Okay.
And they got nuts inside.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, a seed there pops out, and yeah, you're not supposed to just eat them.
Oh,
but you can turn them into juice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're really dry when you eat them.
Mm.
But yeah, they're incredibly bitter.
Mm.
But they're purple leaves, so they look really nice. But yeah, we spent, I think, 2.5 hours picking 2 or 3 gallons worth, and we could probably get another 2 or 3 of those buckets just with all the berries. But the birds, they're good for the birds. The birds come take them. The squirrels take them. Yeah.
This is what I'd like to get for Halloween. Ooh, vampire wine. Must be. Let me guess, it's red. Okay. Well, let's went another way. Left the family business. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I'm looking for memes.
So what's your next writing project?
I don't know yet. It was supposed to be a comic book, but in collaboration with Comic Relief Crusader, but it's on hiatus because I don't think we are ready to start doing artwork, and I've never written a comic book before.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how to script and all that other stuff. Script the comic book. So I don't know.
So I imagine you're doing a lot of research into that so you get it right the first time.
Yeah. I've tried to do some stuff and I just
Is it based on your Dolphin Wars series?
Yeah. It's sort of like a prequel.
Oh, okay. Okay, right on.
But not sure yet. Like I said, the writing block is real.
Well, I've read the first one. I enjoyed it very much.
Good. Yeah, Agent Pepsi one is still mad at me. When we're doing our readings, she's actually reading the part of Lorena, so she was very, let's say, for her being upset when I killed off her character was an understatement. And I just told her tonight, yes, I did. I'll do it again.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not afraid of killing off characters.
Yep, that's right.
That's Wallace Lang says, for Halloween, I am going to wear a Superman 78 cosplay costume. Okay. I'm dressing as a polar bear for Halloween. What a surprise. You make a good polar bear, Snortopoopus. Sandra made me a Starfleet Command original series Starfleet Command uniform. And I think I've got a signing event on October 25th, and I may wear that to the event because they say you can wear costumes. So I think I may do that.
And if they don't, you could say, this is how I dress all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd.
Is that any way to speak to a superior officer?
Right.
Superior officer or a superior officer?
I'm all of the above. Okay, guys, in the chat, do we want to do trivia or wait? No, I actually have an interesting fact I have interesting facts from interestingfacts.com. Let's see, where is it? Okay, interesting facts. All right. Okay. Let me pull this out. All right. Let's see. From interesting facts. In the mid-1820s, French inventor Joseph Nicephore Niepce stood at a upstairs window in his estate at Saint-Loup de Varennes in Burgundy, France. In his hand, he held a primitive camera. After at least 8 hours of exposure, Niepce, I know I'm not pronouncing that right, created the world's first, or at least oldest, surviving photograph, known as View from the Window at Le Gras. At that time, an entirely new medium was born. Photography rapidly went from one first to another. In 1838, Louis Daguerre, inventor of the daguerreotype, shot the first photo to include people. In 1840, English scientist John W. Draper took the first photo of the moon. And in 1861, Scottish mathematical physicist James Clerk Maxwell produced the earliest color photograph. Advances continued apace until another landmark, the first cell phone photo in 1997, launched an era where cameras became ubiquitous and the age of the selfie were born. Throughout the 20th century, photographers captured image that ran the gamut of human experience. Here are some of the most iconic photos from each decade of the last century, from Kitty Hawk to the far-flung reaches of the universe. So, without further ado, I'm going to share it, and we'll see all these cool pictures. As soon as I get to... All right. Okay. What's this? All right. I'm waiting. Okay. The only other cosplay class I want is a Captain James T. Kirk Season 1 uniform from Star Trek original series. That's what I got. That's what I got. That homemade from Sandra. All right, here we go. Take that off. And let's see some iconic photos. All right. Okay, Chrome. Let's go there. All right. The first one is First Flight, 1903. On the morning of December 17th, 1903, on the sand dunes 4 miles south of the fishing village of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, one of the most pivotal moments in human history was captured on camera. Once developed, the photo showed the moment that aviation pioneer Orville Wright took to the air in the world's first successful airplane. And there's the first flight. Okay. All right, the next one. 1911, the Breaker Boys photo. 1908, the U.S. National Child Labor Committee hired a sociologist and photographer, Louis Heim, to photograph children at work in mills, mines, and factories. The photos of the Breaker Boys, children between 8 and 12, who worked in coal mines, helped build public support for legislation barring child labor. Okay. What's this? And they may not have been the first to fly in an airplane.
In a powered airplane.
Yeah.
They had gliders.
They had gliders, yeah. Okay, next one. 1924. Ooh, ooba, dooba, dooba. Dooba, dooba, dooba. Le Violon d'Ingres, 1924. It's a black and white photo created by the American visual artist Man Ray. It features the motto Kiki de Montparnasse, and of course I'm massacring that since I have no French, with 2 F-holes painted on her back to make her body resemble a violin. One of the most iconic images of the surrealist movement. It set a record in 2022 when it sold for $12.4 million, becoming the most expensive photo of all time. Whew. What a photo. All right. And how many others are fanning themselves now? Looks like she was just fiddling around. Tim says, photo session over, kids. Now back to the mines. Okay. In the 30s, lunch atop a skyscraper, 1932. The decade of many iconic photos from the Hindenburg disaster burning into flames to a classic photo purporting to show the Loch Ness Monster. Arguably, the most famous, however, was a black and white portrait of 11 iron workers eating lunch while sitting precariously on a steel beam 850 feet in the air, taken during the construction of Rockefeller Center in New York City. Okay.
I was wrong. I thought that was the Empire State Building.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Mm-hmm.
I really did. I really did. What the? Don't you dare. All right. Okay. I didn't expect this to be the photo, but because there were a lot more iconic stuff in the 40s. But yeah, this is pretty iconic. World War II heralded a new era of war photography, much of it more intimate and at times more harrowing than anything previously seen. One of the most recognizable images was taken by Joe Rosenthal of the Associated Press in February 23rd, 1945. It shows 6 U.S. Marines raising the American flag atop Mount Suribachi during the Battle of Iwo Jima. 3 of the Marines were killed in action during the battle, but their image remains a timeless portrayal of troops at war. Okay. Tim has seen the flag too at the USMC Museum. I gotta go to the USMC Museum. I've seen it on the outside, and I love the design of the museum. It's actually, I think they've actually taken it based on this picture. I had my hat on that day, but I was there. I had my hat on that day I was there, but the moment I walked into the Iwo Jima flag, I took my hat off. Okay. Okay. All right. Next one. The Scream image, 1957. In 1957, photographer Will Counts took a series of photos during the Central High School desegregation crisis in Little Rock, Arkansas. One of his photos, sometimes known as the Scream image, shows black student Elizabeth Eckford being harassed by white students in front of the school. Instantly iconic, it became the key symbol of the civil rights movement.
Turns out there's a spider on her back.
Oh.
So ah!
And Tim does confirm that they did base it on the photo. Yeah. All right. Okay. Next one. I think I know what the next one is. So if it is YouTube, I'm just showing a picture. Oh, okay. All right. It wasn't what I expected. Earthrise 1968. On Christmas Eve in 1968, the crew of Apollo 8 saw a spectacular sight as they orbited the moon, the Earth appearing above the lunar horizon. Astronaut Bill Anders took a photo which became known as Earthrise. Not only was it the first color photograph of Earth taken from space, but it also inspired a generation to think more seriously about our planet. The image is now widely credited with advancing the global environmental movement. Let's see. Nope. I was thinking it was a Vietnam War one.
Yep.
I think you know which one I'm talking about, Dave.
Yep.
So, yeah, this is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Nixon gives the V sign, 1974. The 70s were characterized by political upheaval on a global scale, with frequent coups, domestic conflicts, and civil wars. In the U.S., the decade was marked by the Vietnam War, President Richard Nixon's term, and the Watergate scandal. This iconic image shows Lincoln waving goodbye from the steps of his helicopter as he leaves the White House after his farewell address on August 9th, 1974. Photo of color, not colored photo, you racist. Hey, Andy. How you doing, buddy? If you want to come up, let me know. I'll send you a link. Okay. Andy Masterson. Yeah, I don't know why they're all in black and white. I think it'll start. I think they will start getting into the color stuff soon.
So pictures like that are just proof why suits are so poorly designed. It makes it look like he's got no neck.
Yeah. All right. Tank Man.
I remember that.
Yep, I remember that too. From a sixth-floor balcony in the Beijing Hotel, Jeff Weiner of the Associated Press took one of the most recognizable photos of all time. Below him, in Tiananmen Square, a lone man bravely stood in front of a column of tanks, repeatedly changing his position in order to obstruct their attempted advance. Widener's photo is a classic image of resistance, though the lone protester has never been identified. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Andy's working, but thanks. Okay. All right. So let's go to the 90s. Oh, yeah. Photography is literally light years ahead of where it was when Joseph, took the first photo in history from his upstairs window. The Pillars of Creation, arguably the Hubble Space Telescope's most iconic image, shows a section of the Eagle Nebula star cluster located some 7,000 light years from Earth. It features three huge finger-like columns formed of interstellar gas and dust, where the process of creating new stars takes place, all captured in a truly awe-inspiring photograph. Oh, yeah, I love that picture. Absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2. Oh, that's it. Okay, so that is the most iconic photos of the 20th century. Okay. Let's see. And killer whales. My cousins, killer whales and my enemies. Killer whales make their own tools when they're not busy attacking yachts or starring in beloved children's movies, and also being the bad guys in a certain sci-fi trilogy. Killer whales have an even more impressive hobby, making their own tools. Scientists were initially unfazed by footage of the imposing creatures rubbing against one another for up to 15 minutes at a time because whales do weird things. As behavioral ecologist Michael Weiss told CNN. But a closer look revealed the animals were actually rubbing strands of kelp between their body. Researchers observed at least 30 instances of a behavior they called allokelping, in which orcas detach bulk kelp from the seafloor and manipulate it with their teeth before rubbing it between themselves, which scientists expect is a form of grooming, social bonding, or both. Cetaceans, a group of mammals that include dolphins, whales, and porpoises, keep their bodies smooth and aerodynamic by frequently shedding dead skin, and allokelping could aid that process. This discovery marks the first time any cetacean has been observed using tools, but it isn't altogether surprising. In addition to being, a little unusual, orcas in particular are known for their high intelligence and close social bonds.
And really buggering up great white sharks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I always like watching those.
Yeah, poof.
Yeah.
Dolphins do the number two.
Mm. Well, great white orcas are dolphins.
Yeah, true. I remember the first photos of Mars were coming in on July 4th, 1997. Watch it live at my uncle's place, and I heard who said it. Wow.
Yeah. Well, now I was funny you mentioned that. I was watching HD footage from Mars a couple of days ago, and then they captured the first sounds from Mars and all that too. You listen through your headset, and apparently sound works differently there. Low frequency sounds travel a lot slower than high frequency sounds. And so there's a video about what Mars would actually sound like if you were, or what recognizable sounds on Earth would sound like on Mars. It was pretty interesting.
Okay, I'm waiting for Tim's memes to come up. They wash themselves on only fish. No. Well, it could be, but I know a different sci-fi series with dolphins on it and killer whales. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me get this. All right. I like this one, Tim. More memes from Tim. That's a good one. The truth is out there. Dun, dun, dun. Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Oh, the Tin Man.
Yep, being chased by Jawas. Man, this is slow. Man, that's slow. All right, okay. And no one ever heard from the Anderson brothers again. So who are these cousins, Snort? Light speed is too slow. We'll have to go right to ludicrous speed. And there we see how it started. Coke and Mentos. Wouldn't surprise me. Apparently, some rocket scientists have actually turned the Larson cartoon into a rocket and then launch it. It's time we face reality, my friends. We're not exactly rocket scientists.
Have you seen? Do you watch videos of people flying RC planes?
No.
Okay, well, there's the big German plane from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, someone made a flyable version of that. It was pretty cool. Gotta say, it's pretty cool watching it fly.
Sure. Mr. E.T. I've seen pictures of Mr. T lately, and he's not looking that good. A rare photograph of my parents on the way to school. London. London. Winning numbers. You lost. Go back to work. Indiana Jonesy. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. That's a good one. Okay, that is it. Let's stop the sharing. Okay. They wash themselves on only fish. Remember that Star Trek IV, the voyage home, Kirk, Spock, and crew were saving the killer whales, George.
No, those were humpback whales.
Yeah. Humpback whales. Yes, they were.
Yeah. Nerd cred revoked, man.
Man. What's this? Snuffles. I like that plane from Raiders. All right, now I got memes. I have got memes. Let's see. If we get the TARDIS to Hogwarts in time, we can defeat the Cylons. Winter is coming. Okay. Let's see. Oh dear. Oh dear. When you smell another dog on your human's car. Oh, the pain. The pain. Let's see. Okay. And those humpbacks should have been named. I like that. Those humpbacks should have been named Lucille and Alberto. Ha! Lucy and Desi. Ah, that would have been a good. That would have been a good name. Nice homage. Yep, since it was Desi Lou that helped with Star Trek. Yes, indeed. Yes. They've actually had some AI where Lucille Ball has been in a red shirt or red dress, and she looked pretty good in that.
Mm.
Anybody who could find that meme, you get an extra cookie from the kitty table. Let's see. But okay. Dang, Trike. You're loud tonight. Okay. Let's see. All right. Here we go. Snort says, cookie. Nom nom. Okay. What other cool models have you got, Deef?
Oh,
That you want to dig out?
you want to dig out? Well, I don't know. I have my stash that I have to do, but I got a bunch of 3D printed resin stuff.
Now, do you have a printer? 3D
No.
printer?
No, I got these guys
Okay.
from the Lord of the Rings.
Ah,
They're all 3D printed,
nice.
painted by me, of course.
Oh, okay. Of course. They're not going to paint themselves.
Nope. I did some commissions for a guy, but I don't have any pictures. Yeah, it was a dragon. I did a 6-headed dragon with a wingspan of 3.5 feet. It wouldn't even fit through my door. You had to turn it sideways.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got paid for that. And then I did his Skeletor figure, and he's just printing up his He-Man figure that he wants me to do right now.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, he's just been moving into a new place or whatever, so it's not here yet. But you know, that's extra money for me to play with and spend on other things.
Mm-hmm.
I've got. Let's see. Go to my hot room here. I got to build this.
What's that? Oh, an SU.
It's an Apocalypse tank from Command and Conquer Red Alert 2.
Hmm.
And then I've got to build. My brother got this for me a couple years ago at Christmas. I got to get around to doing it. This is Spitfire Mark 1. And of course, after I got the Spitfire, I had my armpits are wet. I had to go get a Hawker Hurricane to accompany it. And then I got to build an M103. Let's see if I can't. Oh, this one's really heavy. Can you see it?
Mhm.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I got Challenger 1 that I got to build,
Okay.
and that's
Nice to know that you've got the patience to build
Stash.
models.
Yeah, but I'm slowing down quite a bit. It's quite a lot. Then I got my tank models there,
Mhm.
some of them. So I built this one not too long ago, a Chieftain, and then I got my aircraft up there. Got my P-51, then a Spitfire Mark 8. Then a Corsair, which is probably the best U.S. fighter of World War II. I'd say it's better than the Mustang. And then a Spitfire Mark 9. And then, of course, SE-5A. Yeah, I've got lots. And I've thrown out lots too. But yeah.
Thrown out.
Yeah, just throw out stuff that you built like 25 years ago and make room for new stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm getting older, and I've got a whole bunch of other things that I do now. So the time for losing some interest,
Okay.
not losing. It's just and I
Priorities
still have
are going elsewhere.
yeah, and I still have to finish this. This is my grandfather was building it. It's a Viking longship, and he bequeathed it to me after he passed away. I guess he bequeathed it to me before he passed away, and I got it after he passed away. But yeah, this is the weight room. Got my weight, so
Oh, okay.
and, yeah.
Let's see.
Then of
Wallace Line
course,
says you're right. It should have been Lucy and Desi instead of George and Gracie.
there you go. Those, of course.
George and Gracie or Jack and Mary could have worked. Benny and his wife Mary Livingston. Jack Benny is my favorite comedian, and his wife Mary Livingston is funny too. All right, Tim got his cookie, his honorary, his imaginary. Wow.
Yeah, I got my lineup of historical Canadian armor,
Okay.
and I got rid of the original Sherman's World War, and I still need a First World War tank, but got the Sherman Firefly, and then got the M4A3E8 in Korea. Then we got the Centurion, then the Leopard C2. We started with the Leopard C1. We had a different turret, then we upgraded to the C2, which is Leopard 1A5. This we used these in Afghanistan initially. Sent these in 2006, but they were old and almost obsolete by then. Upgraded to Leopard 2A6M, which is this with the slat armor on the side. Sent a bunch of those. Then complemented them with a bunch of Leopard 2A4Ms. And of course, then the science fiction future of yeah, double barrel tank. And of course, then you have the nerd section of yeah, X-wings, and I really like the way that Y-wing turned out.
That does look nice.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know how well the details come out on. Well, you know what I need to do. I just need to adjust something here on my end of things. Nothing will change for you. There we go. Let's see how well that. Yeah, okay. But
Yeah, that looks pretty nice.
oh, thank you. Yeah. And
See, I've lost patience a long time ago. If it isn't already pre-made or die cast, I'm not interested.
well, that's the great thing about these Bandai kits is you don't even need glue. I mean, obviously, not obviously, but I do glue them, but they fit together so perfectly that yeah, like if they went mainstream and started doing tank models, it basically put everybody else out of business.
Yeah.
But this here is I don't even want to touch it, but the little A-wing there is proper scale to the other stuff. And that is a garage kit from 2011 because I don't know if I showed this the last time I was on it, but
oh, that's nice.
yeah. And so this is from the same manufacturer as the Y-wing, but they say it's the A-wing, right? And they say it's 72nd scale, but they got the scale all wrong because the A-wing is supposed to be a tiny little thing. And someone made a typo saying it's 9.6 meters long. No, it's 6.9 meters long. And you know the thing about the A-wing is you know how they went about designing it? Well, it's just an F-14 Tomcat. If you take an F-14 Tomcat and you look at it from above, you have the engine intakes. So you have the intakes from the top view. Well, this whole section right here is it's just an F-14. You have the swivel wings that would be here coming down, they forward and back, and I split these apart, and you put the cockpit section in the middle. It's literally just an F-14 that they kit bashed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when I found that, when I learned that, there's a video on it about the aerodynamics of actual Star Wars ships, and so they showed the top view of an F-14, then they imposed an A-wing over top of it. Like, oh my god, mind blown. That was pretty awesome. So,
all right, while you're going around, FKHC 2005 actually did the search, and he gets the pod cookie. Let's see. Let me do it. Okay. Here we go. Admiral Ball. Nice. Admiral Ball. And Pudgy says, "Oh boy, Deef is here! Yay!"
yep.
Pudgy.
So the important question after this photo was posted is, are you going to get a picture of yourself wearing your command uniform on the bridge of the Enterprise?
I do have a picture of me in. Hold on.
And let me guess, you would command the USS Dolphin?
No, I do have a picture of it. I gotta find it. I know I sent it to myself. And Agent Pepsi 1 actually said that I looked like someone coming out of the bar getting ready to go to the starship. And I'm saying, yeah, I'm heading to the Constellation. I'm Decker.
Mm.
Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah, off to fight the
cornucopia of doom.
Yeah, the the Doomsday Machine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I got a meme for that. Let's see. I got a meme for that. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Pudgy, come on up. I know you're recovering. Come on, I know you're here. I know you're here. Come on. I know you're here. Ah, there it is. Okay. Pudgy hugs everyone, still sleepy from Friendship Town nap time. Well, come on up, buddy. We'll help wake you up. Let's see. Here we go. We're talking about the Doomsday Machine. Here we have actual photo from the Hubble. And then
yeah, that
then
you know, I don't believe in coincidence.
Magnified a version of it. Computer magnified. Oh crap. Oh boy.
Yeah, what was that that meme that came out? Yeah, remember when Elon launched his car into orbit? And then there was a meme where it had Spock saying, "Captain, sensors indicate that we're being followed by a 2018 Tesla Roadster."
I like the name USS Valiant Akani refit, maybe. Tim loves the Akani refits. Okay.
Yeah, it is a sexy vessel.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's something to say with the original version.
Yep.
There's something to be said.
Hey, you don't get the refit without the original.
That is true. That is true. That is true. What are you doing after your shift? Strangling my boss. I'm free after that, though. You're back, Comet. Come on up. I'm back, and I got burritos, the hot kind. All right, new meme coming, huh? I like this one. That's a good one. And there's another one right after that. The aftermath of this meeting. Does anyone want to see it?
Me. I do.
All right. All right. The aftermath of this meeting is. Oops. Oops. Death by snoo.
So, you were the commander of a Constitution class starship.
Yep.
You got to take let's say you got to take a squadron of fighters with you from Star Wars. I mean, what Star Wars ships do you have as your fighter screen?
Nope. I would do the Vipers from Galactica.
Yeah, but that wasn't the question.
No, my show, my rules. I'm changing it. I would probably, if Star Wars was the only chance I had, I would go with X-wings.
Okay. Just
if
general.
It was any other, if you're giving me the option of any series, then it would be the Vipers.
Yeah. So it'd be like if you're on a carrier, you want the jack of all trades, so you'd be taking F-18s.
Mm-hmm. No, I'd go with 60. If it was a carrier, I'd go.
I guess it depends what the mission profile is, right? So if you're going after big capital ships and they're not taking fighters of their own, you would probably want Y-wings for their munitions capacity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tim would go with B-wings.
Yeah, X-wing's a good choice. I'd probably be choosing A-wings just because they're way smaller and you can fit way more of them into the same amount of space. Because I don't think you can fold the wings of an X-wing to make like you can on an F-18 or whatever.
No.
I've looked into these things.
I see.
You think about these things. It's like flying a TIE fighter. It would be an absolute. Those things would be an absolute death trap because, I mean, as a pilot, you need to be able to see what's around you. But when you're in a TIE fighter, you just have that small little round viewing port that's right in front of you. And if you look to your left or right or above you or below you or behind you, all you see are walls. You would get spanked.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas X-wings have relatively good visibility. A-wings have better visibility.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody would want to fly a B-wing because it would be too disorienting.
Yeah. There you go, Tim. There you go, Dave.
Yeah, Hurricane Mark II-C. The 420 millimeter cannons.
Okay, why Why did you just freeze up on me? All right, let me go back out. All right. Dang. Let's try this again. Ouch. Got bugs in here. They're just all right, let me go back here. Go to here, go to here, go to here, and to here. Okay, there's the Hawker Hurricane.
That's it. Yep.
There it is. Thank you, Tim. Yep, we showed it. And that's the one he was looking for. Right. Death by Snoo Snoo. Okay. Come on in, Comic. And come on in, Pudgy.
Remember, what was that episode where the Enterprise was being intercepted by the F-104 starfighter?
Tomorrow's yesterday.
Yeah, they beamed the fighter pilot aboard.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's yesterday.
Then there was a plot contrivance so that they could send it back in time without him having a memory of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see something. I gotta see if I can find it.
Spock's
Insect.
logic. Oh, sorry. I'll let you do that first.
No. Bugs, you mean is the insects or the Wascally cartoon Webbit? No, bugs. They're in here. They're annoying.
But Spock's logic in that one episode, yesterday's tomorrow, you said?
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow
Tomorrow's
is yesterday.
Yeah. Spock's logic was pretty flawed in that because he says, what was it? The fighter pilot
Didn't have any.
Yeah, he played no
He had
significant
no-
role in history, but he wouldn't
Yeah,
know
he-
that because who's to say that he wouldn't have an impact in the future?
Yeah.
Even from his offspring.
Yep.
Or his descendants, I should say.
Oh yeah.
Arrogance.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if that example was used in that episode or not. It's been several years since I've seen it.
Let's see. I'm looking for something. Where is it? All right. I guess I'm going to have to do it. I know I've got it in here. Let's see. Okay, photos.
So who would the Federation have stood a better chance of defeating in an open war during the original series era? The Romulans or the Klingons?
Open war?
Yeah. Because the Romulans had cloaking fields back then, but I'm not sure. I don't think the Klingons did. Did they?
No,
Not
they
until the
didn't.
movies.
They didn't till the movies.
Yeah, and so would the Klingons and Romulans have allied with each other to take on the Federation?
Possibly.
Because I know it was in Star Trek: The Next Generation that the Klingons and the Federation had an alliance with each other because of
Right.
yesterday's Enterprise.
Mm-hmm. And in the Enterprise incident, the Romulans started using Klingon ships, so they must have had some sort of trade agreement.
Mm.
Yeah, that was the one where Kirk stole a.
Yep, the cloaking device.
Mm-hmm.
Military secrets are the most fleeting of all.
Mm-hmm. Dave, that's why you should always have physical media, DVDs and Blu-ray discs. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The Federation would have lost to either one. They are too ethical. Unless they joined with one or the other, they wouldn't have a chance. That's a good point, Sandra. And why do I have the Gumby up here? Am I just trying to avoid tempting fate? But would the Federation get a cloaking device and make their own?
Well, I mean, of course they would.
Of course.
Yeah, because it's war.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to disagree with the previous argument because, like in World War II, the Allies were a lot more ethical than the Germans, and we won.
True. Well,
because I think the Romulans and the Klingons would be absolutely brutal.
Mm-hmm. Well, what was it that Quark said in the Siege of AR-559? He said, "You take away their humans are great people, but you take away lovely species, but you take away their sonic showers and their meals, and they can be just as bloodthirsty as the meanest Klingon," or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the basic quote.
Yeah, I'm trying to draw the historical example here. There's the saying about the Canadian military. Canadians are really nice until they're not.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah. Same thing.
Okay, let's see.
Or Australians or Americans.
Mm-hmm. Nice until they're not.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there we go.
Don't mistake kindness with weakness.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. There we go.
Oh.
Actually, I look more like Decker in that picture. I do look like Decker.
No, you look like Raymond. You look like Captain Raymond Feliciano.
Yeah.
Decker was a Commodore and he had the different patch.
Yeah, true. That's true. But she said, Asian Pepsi one says, I look like I just came out of a bar.
Mm.
All right. There's that.
Came out of a bar after fighting the Doomsday Machine.
Or, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Darn it. Okay. Okay, you take care, Wallace. Okay.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no, I got a message from a friend of mine. They were gonna bring me they were gonna cook me bison steak for my birthday, but the bison butcher has sold out for the year. Oh
Ooh.
no. No.
Ah.
I've never had bison before.
Oh, I have.
I know where to buy it, but it's ludicrously expensive.
Ah.
I can afford it, but you know.
Okay.
I can afford it, I just don't want to.
Yeah. Yeah, I had it back at I had it. I had it on a trip to Vegas.
Mm.
It was pretty good.
And you're in Pennsylvania?
No, I'm in West Virginia.
West Virginia. Sorry, I almost said New Jersey, but I remember I asked that before.
No,
and you're
I
like,
would
no,
never be.
don't ever say that again.
Yes, I would never be anywhere
No.
near. Let's see.
I'd like to go to Texas.
Send something on X for perusal. All right, Snort, let me see. Ooh, I like that. This is something Snortapoopus did for the Royal Ruritanian Air Force a few years back, based on the airplane from Raiders. Let's see. Ah, cool.
Mm.
That is very cool. That is very, very cool. Thank you, Snortapoopus. Oh, man. Tim. Captain's log, star date 913-2025. I look goofy in the Star Trek uniform. Thanks, Tim.
Just, well, look at that. Tim has been deleted from the chat. He's been permabanned.
Oops.
Oh.
No. I think the way the uniform kind of laid there just wasn't quite right. It will be better. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm going to put some Chuck Norris memes. You know, Chuck Norris memes have a lives of their own.
Yeah, Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the earth down.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Some Chucky memes. Chuck Norris doesn't sleep. He waits. Oops. When Chuck Norris crosses the street, the cars have to look both ways. Chuck Norris has more degrees in his black belt than another. Trike is dreaming.
It's like he's chasing his tail. Yeah, dogs are the best. Dogs are a foretaste of God's love for us.
Oh, dear. Snort says, Zzz. And Trike says Tim says, he hears it too.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I love that design. It's also one of the reasons why, in an alternate history, why Germany was defeated in 1938. He is dreaming of Sandra giving him treats. All right, let's see. Back to Chuck. All right, let's see here. Chuck Norris once gave an uppercut to a horse. That's why we have giraffes.
True story.
Yeah. And there's a picture of Chuck Norris in 1946.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Tim. Well, actually, thanks, Sanders.
They're not memes. They're facts.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's real history.
Mm-hmm. Chuck Norris and Superman once fought each other on a bet. The loser had to start wearing his underwear on the outside of his pants. That is also very true. After this act, Hulk decided to be Shrek forever. Snorting on his snoot. Okay. Oops, wrong one. The woman who can command me hasn't been born yet, 4 years later. Iron Man heading toward Chuck Norris, and he's now on iron. Would have loved to see Christopher Reeve as Jor-El. Ah. Here's a picture of an extremely dangerous force of nature. It can destroy communities in sheer minutes, storming at speeds in excess of 318 miles per hour. Oh, and a tornado. ChatGPT asks Chuck, "Hello, Chuck, can I ask you a question?" Chuck Norris's first time at the beach. That's fact. That is not a meme. That is fact. That is truth. Chuck Norris ordered a Big Mac at Burger King and got it. Newton's third law is wrong. Although it states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction, there is no force equal in reaction to a Chuck Norris roundhouse kick. True that. Someone tried to kidnap Chuck Norris's child once. Once they realized who their father was, they returned the child along with one of theirs as compensation. Tim says, it's Chuck Norris's fault for Planet of the Apes. I would not doubt it. If Chuck Norris kills you in your dream, you wake up dead. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, I think we've done the Chuck Norris jokes. Let's do another pit job. I used to work at McDonald's making minimum wage. You know what means? You know what that means when someone pays you minimum wage? You know what your boss is trying to say. Hey, if I could pay you less, I would, but it's against the law. A city resident who had arrived for a vacation was told by the desk clerk, in our traditional farm hotel, you are awakened by the call of the rooster. Very good, the vacationer replied. Please tell him 9 o'clock. Oh, here's a new person here. Jason Love. Hello, sir. Welcome to the chat. Let's see. Do I have Jason Love? Okay, no, you've been here before. It's just been a while. Welcome, Jason Love.
Hail.
Hail to Jason Love. Let me, Hello, Jason Love. All right, and let's see. Jason Love says Chuck Norris was once bitten by a black mamba, and after 5 agonizing days, the mamba died. A dog walks into an employment agency and in perfect English says, I need a job. Stunned, the receptionist replies, You're a talking dog. This is incredible. With a talent like that, you could easily land a job with the circus. The dog tilts his head, confused. The circus, he asks, why would they need an architect? Dogs are the best.
That's like you have 2 muffins in. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. You have 2 muffins in an oven. One muffin looks to the other muffin, says, It sure is hot in here, eh, boy? The other muffin looks at him and says, Oh my God, a talking muffin.
Chuck Norris doesn't read books. He stares them down until he gets the information he wants. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is a good one. The guy gets a red card and he pulls out the Chuck Norris card. Under Chuck Norris's beard is another fist. Is that the old live action show Lance Link Secret Chimp? Yes, I have. Lancelot Link Secret Chimp. Yes, I have. I have seen that one, Tim.
You've mentioned Battlestar Galactica. Which one? The original series or the
either one? The Viper. I would probably like the newer version of the Viper. Actually, both Vipers are good. Chuck Norris can do a wheelie on a unicycle. When Chuck Norris coughs, it causes hurricanes. Yeah, I like the Vipers. When Chuck Norris was in the Air Force, the enemy shot their own planes down. Truth.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Norris once killed an entire army with a single bullet. And then he put the bullet in the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Life. Don't talk to me about Life. Marvin, Hitchhiker's Guide. Chuck Norris uses stuntmen for crying scenes. He doesn't cry. Chuck Norris has a diary. It's called the Guinness Book of World Records. That's a good one. I'm afraid I killed your dog. No problem, Mr. Norris. Have a good evening. Chuck Norris used to beat up his shadow because it was following too close. It now stands 15 feet behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Okay. We're going to go about another 12 minutes and then we'll do show notes. Dang. This oh,
Don't
man.
die.
Nah. Yeah, there's no CRT in Chuck Norris's computer. Chuck Norris is always in control. He controls the vertical. He controls the horizontal. He controls everything. Okay. No street is named for Chuck Norris because no one crosses Chuck Norris. Okay, let's see here. Okay, more memes from the great FKHC 2005. Bones, what is that? Nasty stuff, Jim. Oh, the irony. Oh,
Yep.
I get it.
Van Gogh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Van Gogh. Oh. Think extreme value. Look what $1 will buy. Oh. Birds, insects, krill, mid skin, light skin. And just to make it interesting, he puts jerks in.
Yep.
In 1986, a mysterious time traveler revealed the possibility of transparent aluminum. 30 years later, it became a reality. It's bulletproof, blast-resistant ceramic that is as see-through as glass. Thanks, Scotty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's this? All right.
Look at the historical inaccuracy of that picture.
Yeah. Ghost of Beethoven. Over here, overjoyed to hear magnum opus and toothpaste commercial. Ha! The dog never wants to hear anyone complain about his barking ever again. Oh, okay. It's the Magic School Bus goes to D-Day. Oh, okay. I never watched that show, so.
Yeah, I only watched cool shows like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Batman the Animated Series.
April O'Neil was hot in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I watched that when I was in kindergarten.
Little Timmy found out about landmines that day. Yeah. Yeah, April O'Neil was definitely a hottie back in that day. Okay. Let's see. Gotta do something real quick here. Okay. All right. I am almost set. All right. Okay. The last key. I will find you. And what? My apologies. I've dialed the wrong number. If you ask Chuck Norris what time is it, he always says 2 seconds till. He always says 2 seconds till. After you ask 2 seconds to what, he roundhouse kicks you in the face. Chuck Norris once urinated. This is for you, Comic Relief. Chuck Norris once urinated in the fuel tank of an old semi-truck. That semi-truck is now known as Optimus Prime. That's for you, Comic Relief Crusader. Terrible. Don't talk to me about terrible, Marvin. Right. Okay. I would say now it's time for okay. Wait, gotta do one thing. Yeah. Comic says that is true. It's time for show notes.
It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes. Yeah, with Mr. Reagan and Sandra too. It's time for show notes. We're bringing it on. It's time for show notes. You've all been warned. It's time for show notes.
Jason Love says, it's time for the happy, joy, happy, joy. I mean, man, I missed that show. And Snorta Poopa says, take care, have a human, dolphin, doggo, Dalek, ferret, eagle, hedgehog, and Paku, a wholly owned TM, a wholly owned subsidiary of the DolphinWars.com. Okay. All right, so let me show you what a Paku is. Here is a Paku. And it's probably in Snorta Poopus's belly. A Paku.
I don't know. That seems a little fishy to me.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure Snort has done a few, eaten a few of those and gone nom 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 nom. Jason Love says, so long and thanks for all the fish. Here you go, Snort. And Snort goes, nom nom nom. Don't forget to do a pod raid at Fet for Hire. And like Legata says, like, share, sub, chat, comment, engage, enjoy, joke. Yes, pod raid at Fed for Hire.
That's right. Yes, like, subscribe, and
Yeah, keep that.
Yeah.
Let's beat down that anger rhythm of YouTube.
that's
And,
right.
Yep. And please,
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call it off for the night because I gotta go make supper.
okay, you take care, Deef.
Thanks for having me on again. It's good
Yeah,
seeing you. And
yeah, we need to get you on a Wednesday. I'll
Yeah,
send you
I'll-
an email.
I'll keep in touch. My hours at work are changing, so
Okay, yeah, keep me
Yeah.
posted.
okay, right on. Thanks for having
Alright.
me on. See you,
Uh,
chat. See you, everybody.
Yep, take
Bye-bye.
care, Deef.
Bye.
All right. So, show notes. Okay. There's some programming stuff coming up. All right. On this coming Wednesday, Fantastic Four will be reviewed. The next couple of issues. We're getting close to an annual too. On the 24th. Wait, let me do one thing here. On the 24th will be Radio King Dolphin TV, the next part of All's Fair, Bridges. They're not ready for pod time players. We'll do the reading. There will not be a Saturday show on September 27th. I have an away mission. But there will be a Sunday show on September 28th at 4 p.m. Sunday. Unvarnished, unforgiven, unforgettable, and all the other stuff. And there will be another programming note. Because of Yom Kippur, I will not be able to do a show on Wednesday, October 1st. So there will be a Tuesday show. Okay. Let's see here. On the 18th of October will be our, and actually that'll count as the theme show for October, will be our 4-year anniversary of King Dolphin TV. On the 22nd of October, we will do the next part of Radio King Dolphin TV, Wishes, from an All's Fair Dolphin Wars novel. On the 29th, we will celebrate on Wednesday King Dolphin's birthday. So that's what's coming up in September and October. So Sandra says, good night, everyone. Trike is happily snoring on the couch. And Snort says, hail to the Trike. And Hoopy Munching Beef. TARDIS dematerializing. Live long and prosper, everyone. Fet for Hire raid. Yes. Make sure you do a pod raid at Fet for Hire. All right. So that is it. That is going to be September. Let's see. That is correct, Tim. That is correct. Okay. September 27th is going to be the away mission. So that is what's coming up on there. Let me thank everybody who has been here. All right. We had the great Deef. We had Jason Love. We had the great Phantom Outsider. We had Sabrina's Espresso, otherwise known as Matt G in Another Life. We had Pudgy Hedgehog. Check out his channel. Check out Pudgy Hedgehog's channel. And I don't know if he was around, but he usually is when Pudgy's scampering. We had Cobalt Bald Eagle. Thank you guys for being here. Wish you could have come on, but I guess you guys had a late day. Uh-oh. And we had Tim, FKHC 2005, with a $2 super chat who says, one last boom. Okay, there we go. All right. And Snort got scared. All right. So now the Lifeguard Corps and co-hosts. All right, we had our producer, Sandra Feliciano. We had Trike here, the official dog. Wendy Webb, Trauma Warrior, was here. Going to her daughter-in-law's birthday party. We had the wonderful Agent Pepsi 1. Andy Masterson dropped by. We had FKHC 2005. We had Legatas Legionii. Max Redstone visited. We had the huge man making huge circles. The Comic Relief Crusader making huge. And finally, the one, the only, the big, the bad. Snort poopers. Cuper. Dot screen. Hashtag roar. Good show. And it was all snort. It was all snort. FKHC says, going out with a bang, I see. Yep. We did. And snort went, ah. Great show. See you Wednesday. Love you guys. All right, so there we go. Another episode of King Dolphin TV under the books. You guys have a great rest of the weekend. I love you all. Check out Fed for Hire and make sure you put down a pod raid. And we will see you on Wednesday. Love you guys. Take care.